flick for Derek Cope. Pit road is open. Bobby Labonte, Rick Mast, and Sterling Marlin, along with Lake Speed on pit road, and the hood up on Rick Mast and Lake Speed's cars.
Jeff Purvis on pit road.
Yep. Let's try to get a word with Jeff Purvis as he comes off pit lane into Morgan McClure Chevrolet. We'll let him get up and in the line here as he follows Bobby Labonte off pit road at lap 236. Jeff, this is TNN. How's the day going for you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this Kodak car's really running good. We've changed the lead lap all day and trying to get running a little bit better as we go here. I tell you what, I'd like to say hi to my wife Susan and my kids Thomas and Clay.
You're new to this race car, but many folks don't know that you've been working with the Morgan McClure folks and with engine builder Ron Pittman for some time now.
Hey, they've been working with me for about the last year and gave me the opportunity to drive this car, and I'm trying to take full advantage of it. This is really a good race car right here.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks for seeing you.
Jeff Purvis is on the lead lap. He's in 15th place. We'll go racing next time by here at Dover Downs. 239 laps complete. Jerry from Oregon called into our 800 number, toll-free 800-451-7331 with a question about Jeff Purvis. If a rookie starts in mid-season, does he get to run for rookie points next season?
No. If he runs over 5 races, he does not get to run for Rookie of the Year.
Who's your rookie standing? These pictures from our Ray Bestis Brakes aerial camera platform. Ray Bestis, Best in Brakes, giving you these views. Set for the restart. Wallace, Gordon, Earnhardt, Spencer, and Rudd are the front 5.
As we went away, we saw the 15 car hit into the garage. Last restart.
Wallace with the lead. Gordon moves around the outside of Morgan Shepherd, and Dale Earnhardt is right there in third.
I'll tell you, that car is strong. Look at Earnhardt now. He's starting to flex his muscles a little bit. Right behind him, Jimmy Spencer. Jimmy's drove the wheels off that car all day today.
And we're almost halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just gave us a call. We just got a call back. They said the 15 has lost the cylinder. He's in the garage and they're working on it.
Tough debut for Lake Speed with Bud Moore's team. There's your front 3 now clear of race traffic. Still pretty jumbled up behind them. Jimmy Spencer breaks out of traffic, and Ricky Rudd did not come up that quickly on the restart. So Rudd is back there leading that second pack. There's Rudd. Leading Jeff Bodine, Kyle Petty, Darrell Waltrip, and Hut Strickland. And Kenny Schrader up the outside of Strickland. In the 25 car, Kyle Petty underneath Bobby Hillen, just behind him.
Boy, that's a hard pass on the outside. That's no place to be right now.
There's Schrader, right side of your screen, completes the pass on Hut Strickland. And Kyle Petty moves up underneath the McDonald's Ford. And they are free of race traffic. Derek Cope is still in this race after that bout with the wall. And here's Kyle.
Boy, Kyle's car is fast, too. Did you see him just pull out and pass and pull back in line before he ever got to the corner? Of course you've seen it. What am I saying?
I think we're seeing a little game of hide and seek here. I think everybody's kind of trying to hide from trouble and from how well maybe they could really run for several laps at a time and then go seek out the leader. Jarrett to the outside, Kenny Schrader to the inside, and Jeff Bodine underneath Jimmy Horton there.
So that just through a little bit how high he went.
Terry Ganslip's underneath Horton, and Terry Labonte and Ted Musgrave.
They just had a call from Rusty Wallace's crew up to Jeff Gordon's and says, we've got everybody covered. We need to hook up and get away from everybody. I wonder. It's awful early in this race to make those claims.
I don't know why they made the call. They've been doing it anyway.
Except for Jeff Gordon, you're right. Those two have been the quickest cars most all afternoon. Another Napa Field standing update as we come up on halfway. And as watches will tell you, the first 16 cars are on the lead lap. 9 caution flags thus far.
We did hear a little bit of rumbling. They might make a call again for one of these cautions later after they make a long run. Look at the tires. We'll just have to see how that plays out also.
Darrell Waltrip up in 7th place right now. Dale Jarrett having a look down low and Schrader looking even lower.
Dale Jarrett's got to be pleased with the way that car is handling. He's right on that white line all the way through the corner.
Now Kyle Petty is part of this pack, but he is not part of this battle. Kyle is 2 laps down. Made a green flag pit stop for a tire not too long ago.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to make up today, don't you think, Tim?
Yeah, you'd have to run so hard to do it. You'd be flirting with some problems. So looks like Kyle's just going to have to ride this thing out. Hope some of the guys in front of him fall out.
We are halfway at Dover Down. Rusty Wallace leading. Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Spencer, and Ricky Rudd.
You know, Kyle must be having some kind of problem because he was ahead of this whole group and pulling away, and now he's falling back again. I'm not sure whether he might be having ignition trouble or maybe something's wrong with the carburetor or something. He drops back, and then he runs up and drops back. It's hard to figure.
Darrell Waltrip just ran up the racetrack and lost 2 spots in the process. You know, it wasn't that long ago, Harry Gant would ride around the outside wall all day up in that Harry Gant group, win a bunch of races here, but now, if you get 2 feet off the bottom of the racetrack, you're going to lose a ton of spots.
Well, you couldn't run up there, that's all there is to it.
No.
What would happen, he would go up and 8 or 9 other cars would go up there with him, and they would keep it clean up there, but right now, you're a wreck if you get up there.
I've already told you that area is just for wrecking only. It's just like Buddy says, if you get some cars to go up there with you and kind of cut it in, cut the groove in, clean it off, you might get up there and race again. But you pay such a price, it had to run so slow for so long to do it that you just can't get up there. You got to work this bottom stuff.
FWO for wrecking only.
Yep.
Very good.
I'm telling you, they put grandstands up in this section, just move the wall on down. And the way people keep coming to these tracks, they keep adding grandstands and selling them out. They're going to be grandstands all the way around before it's over.
Word is they're going to add 7,000 more seats here next year.
And they're probably sold out now.
Speaking of Harry Gant, there he goes.
In 14th position. On the lead lap, Mark Martin coming into the pits. Yeah. And up front, Jeff Gordon has reeled Rusty Wallace back in again.
We were talking about Mark Martin. He did not come in the pit. What he's doing is running the flat through the corner and then moving out on the straightaway and staying out of everybody's way because he can't run fast enough to stay up in the groove.
He is right now in 34th place. And if he runs the rest of the distance, we'll probably pick up 3 or 4 positions at least.
Well, if he just runs just a few more laps, he'll be up in the, pick up 1 position because 1 car fell out and ran 117 laps.
Rick Wilson.
So just a few more laps and he'll be around Rick Wilson. That'd be some points for him.
This is not a replay. They are racing again.
And if you'll hang on just a minute, things usually play out. The 24 will go around the 2 as the tire situation goes along. Unless Rusty has made some adjustments on his car.
We'll see. Wallace has had a lot of success with Pontiac, but the rumor persists about him leaving Pontiac and going to Ford next season. We asked Rusty about that, and then we'll be right back.
Hopefully, General Motors can get their self straightened back out and get their finances worked out. And if they do that, then I'm sure Mr. Penske will continue his talks and stuff like that, but he's the guy.